Let there be peace and love. Welcome to Satsang. If one could wake up to the fact that movement is seen, is experienced, because it is based on the experience of immobility. And both are states which are ephemeral. They come, they stay for a while, they go. So it would be much quicker and more direct not to confuse yourself with a state. You see, when my master was telling, don't, for a split second, don't follow the movements of the mind. Then of course, as the one who hears that, he's still hearing with his mind, he will tell, oh yes, who am I will be immobile. It will be immobile, permanently immobile. No, it's not like that. Who you are, first of all, your real nature cannot be described. It is nor movement, nor non-movement. It can never be described, and don't try. The Buddhas tried, they failed, and they said that it's impossible, in fact, because otherwise it creates somebody with a mind who can so-called understand. So all that now has made us search, has made us suffer. So it is enough to be fooled by the mind. If I'm not clear, please ask. The habit of existence for someone, I and his mind, is always to figure out the things, you see. All the subjects one can study is to figure it out. And here one has to just give up the belief that it will be through understanding than what that one realizes. It will be exactly not that. It's when one wakes up that to go along any presentation of the mind, it is to give trust to the mind, and then one is again fooled. So better not to take care of any state presented by the mind and the body. It will never, never be presented. You are it, it remains untouched. So don't try. Any question in your journey to... Yes.
What comes up for me is I can see more clearly now that it is the mind again presenting something.
Okay.
There's an expectation that my behavior should change, that I should react less personally to things or to what happens or to others. So when I react in a...
No, I understood.
Yeah.
So that are the commands of the society, of the world. But it depends what you search. You see, you are new to me. If you come to satsang to liberate yourself from beliefs, from illusions that you carry and that you follow.
Yes.
So, in other words, if you want to just be yourself, to realize your nature, you have not to take care of your behavior. It will be a loss of time and a loss of time, and again it's going with the mind, you see, and then you give trust, you give reality if you go along that mind. And he will fool you. It will fool you, as he did already all this time, because he's a tyrant. So, and we have been serving him. So, just don't follow that thought, even if it is strongly rooted as you feel. Just don't follow that thought. I am not this body. In fact, I'm not this mind. So I don't belong to society. I don't belong to the world. In fact, give space to that.
Thank you.
Yes, please.
Bien.
Oui.
Le mental a été démystifié.
The mind has been demystified.
Et je constate
I constate
que j'observe que c'est devenu silencieux.
that it has become quiet,
Mais il y a toujours un jeu.
but there is still an I.
Yeah. Et alors?
Mais ce jeu-là,
Mm.
il aimerait rentrer à la maison aussi.
But this I would like to go home also.
Il ne sera jamais tranquille tant qu'il ne rentre pas d'où il vient.
It will never be quiet if it does not enter there where it came from.
Parce que ce silence ou le fait que le mental soit démystifié, donc il y a un silence qui s'installe,
The fact that the mind has been demystified and that the silence has made itself
il dépend des circonstances,
depends on
ce
circumstances.
silence.
This
Et en effet,
silence.
c'est toujours je qui a cette expérience.
It is indeed always I who has this experience.
D'un autre ordre que les expériences du monde ordinaire, bien sûr.
Of another kind of than ordinary experiences.
Mais c'est toujours je qui reste.
But there is always I staying.
Donc il y a toujours cette recherche profonde.
There is still this deep search.
C'est très simple.
It's simple.
Maintenant, tout ce que l'on voit,
Now everything
tout ce
that
que
you
l'on
see,
peut énoncer,
that you can
express,
express.
je ne suis pas.
I'm not.
Je ne suis pas ce que je peux exprimer.
I'm not what I can express.
Je ne suis pas ce qui s'exprime.
I'm not what expresses itself.
Et reste là où le cet instant
This moment
où tu n'accroches pas le mental,
where you don't
ni même je et ce
grasp the
mental.
mind.
C'est dans cette direction-là
It's in this direction
que tu t'éveilleras au soi, qui est toujours là.
awaken to the self.
Dans cette direction.
In this direction.
Donc n'admets pas d'atterrir même au silence ou au silencieux.
Don't allow yourself to land even on the silence.
I'm so much in love that sometimes because there's so much love, what about falling in love? This projection or hope comes.
You are in love with what?
With the self, I guess. It's,
Don't worry then.
no, it's so beautiful. But now that I was sitting here, it just exposing it now. That is sometimes it comes so heavy that I project it into, like, I would love to hold hands with someone because I get so sensitive and it just. and then Maya catches me again a little bit because it's so beautiful.
If someone comes in the But you see it.
Yes. And life doesn't help me with that. There are no men or something like this.
Don't bring too many persons now. Already one hand was a lot. It goes fast. You know, in the history there were a few. There are many in love with the self, but some are very quiet. But some are not quiet because they have to express, as you said. But then they are very clever. They invent a little idol and they dance and sing for that. Maybe better than to choose a man.
Better to choose Kali.
I'm noticing that the mind is looking for a gauge, for some sort of reference.
Yeah. It cannot exist much if it doesn't have a reference.
Right.
Yeah. It's a good sign. Don't give him one.
Is that what Papaji meant by don't land anywhere?
Yeah,
good.
Great. You read Papaji?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. That sentence struck me too when he said it. It's a big help. Yeah, you can see, and the mind functions only if he has a platform. So I was always a bit astonished. In Buddhism, they have a platform sutra. I guess they joke. We should not have a platform. Must be bad translation. No platform sutra. What a game, you see, if you just can see it, you land somewhere, I rise to land.
Yes.
And so on. So already the full expression is there, the full creation. So I'm not that which I can observe or experience. And don't make a loop to try to search what is it, what it is.
I've experienced something similar where there was nothing to look for anymore.
Yes, yes.
But the mind wanted to carry on
Yeah.
searching.
But you, why did you listen?
No.
Maybe you will not listen when it's the same, similar things happen. Maybe you will not listen. It's just that. The mind will not keep quiet. You see, we have a wrong concept. The mind, it's not the mind who will keep quiet. It is that there is no more interest in whatever the mind presents. That is real quietness. That leaves you alone with yourself. What's your name?
Christelle.
Amadou, you don't develop interest for what the mind presents. You know that one?
I don't worry
You don't worry.
about anything, if
Oh.
I am free or not free.
Oh, but that's wise. Because it's only the mind who says I'm not free, and it is only the mind who says I am free. Very good. Okay. Right? That's good. Good, finally! Yes, this Yeah. The joy of relief.
Keep quiet.
It's contagious. We're a couple after all. You have something to tell? You too. No? You are okay?
Yes.
Yeah? You know the subject? Do you know the subject?
It's easy to talk about.
And you?
I feel that about the subject is not only difficult to talk about, but it's impossible.
I think we are no more in Kali Yuga. No, we start to be an assembly of wise men. Good, yes, impossible. And yet one can express. You can give me this? Let's see this. Let's see what Ashtavakra Gita says. Maybe this one. Oh. Okay, I forgot, but let's see what is. The clear space of awareness. If you don't understand, you tell me. The man who is pure of heart is bound to fulfill himself in whatever way he is taught. A worldly man seeks all his life, but he is still bewildered. Detached from the senses, you are free. Attached, you are bound. When this is understood, you may live as you please. When this is understood, the man, who is bright and busy and full of fine words, falls silent. He does nothing, he is still. No wonder those who wish to enjoy the world shun this understanding. You are not your body. Your body is not you. You are not the doer. You are not the enjoyer. One sentence of Papaji was very nice. Enjoy with no enjoyer. You are pure awareness, the witness of all things. You are without expectation, free. Wherever you go, be happy. Desire and aversion are of the mind. The mind is never yours. You are free of its turmoil. You are awareness itself, never changing. Wherever you go, be happy. For see, the self is in all beings, and all beings are in the self. No, you are free. Free of I, free of mind. Be happy. In you, the worlds arise like waves in the sea. It is true. You are awareness itself. Oh, very long. So free yourself from the fever of the world. The body is confined by its natural properties. It comes, it lingers a while, it goes. But the self neither comes nor goes, so why grieve for the body? If the body lasted till the end of time, or vanished today, what would you win or lose? You are pure awareness. Very nice. Like this, it goes on. I am not this, I am he. Give up such a distinction. I am not this, everybody will accept. Huh? We will not go there. I am he. Give up all those distinctions. Know that everything is the self. Rid yourself of all purpose and be happy. You are pure awareness, the world is an illusion, nothing more. When you understand this fully, desire falls away. You find peace. For indeed, there is nothing. Never upset your mind with yes and no. Be quiet. You are awareness itself. Live in the happiness of your own nature, which is happiness itself. What is the use of thinking? Including I am he. Once and for all, give up meditation. Hold nothing in your mind. You are the self and you are free.
from Ganga. And you said now, when you understand this fully, it's like with the trust, if it's even 99%.
There is a risk with this last person that the mind will never lose its chance to take you. That's why, sometimes I use radical. It means fully. It has to be fully. Because the mind may keep quiet for a while when it's 99% trust, but you can be sure that it will not last. Even if it is months, sometimes a year or two, it will not last.
So this 1%.
Yeah, even 0.5%. It's like water. You see, in the bed of the water there is a slightest, not even, it doesn't look like a gap. But there is a chance of a gap. It will go there. It will go there with time. Same thing. That's why, even if it is not understood, one has to be vigilant, you see. Vigilant, don't give chance to the mind. And because this life goes on, know at least what you do. Okay, now I'm in holiday with my body-mind, but not too long. It's funny to speak like this, but I think you understand. You are here? Look at her. I know that you are one, but
I'm always here.
you're always here.
I sometimes go out too.
So you're not always here. It's good not to say those big sentences.
Something is there, but my going out and coming back.
Yeah. The mind. So you see, Chloe, your master said, if I am wrong, you tell me, that you know the theory,
Yes.
now you have to practice. Yeah? He said so. Yeah? So you remove those distinctions in your mind. That will be the practice.
You try to understand the sentence in another way. My master asked me to ask you something today.
Oh,
Yes, he said that his disciple and him, they will try to publish the book of Ramana Maharshi, the teaching of Ramana Maharshi
in Chinese?
in Chinese, and also the book of Papaji.
Oh.
Nothing ever happened. And then he asked, can you recommend some book of Papaji to be translated to Chinese?
Of course.
So I have also this thought.
Yeah. Okay.
Coming and going.
You gave it to me. So
Yes.
okay. Yeah, I will tell you.
Okay.
Sure. Wonderful. Wonderful.
Ganga, indeed, I think I still practice. For example, if I was thinking about something just now, and then later I was okay, it's past now. It passed, so
Right.
forget about it. So it's also kind of practice, pass, let it pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. And so, who are you now then? That thought came. It left you.
Yes.
It's past, right? So it means to throw you where? Where are you then? The essential is not so much. It's of course very good to analyze what's going on. But the goal is to wake up to yourself, isn't it?
Yes.
You heard all those sentences,
Yes.
not to have only the knowledge of what's going on, is to wake up to yourself. Huh? So who are you when this is past, it's gone now, you are freed from it? Where are you?
Here.
What does it mean? I just want to know your language. What does it mean here? You refer to what?
The one is listening. The one is
So you mean the one I see?
But do you want me to make the distinction? If I say
don't be clever.
Yeah.
Don't be clever. Just reply. What did you mean when I say I am here? What did you mean by that?
The awareness tells that I'm him.
Okay, so this here is not geographical. It's not that the body I see in satsang.
Not totally. No, it's not this body, but it's like the expression saying I'm here.
Yeah. Okay. So don't refer to your body. Huh? Do you refer to your body, to the person I see? Or not? It just, I want to know that.
Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
I want you reply me, so don't go to
Okay.
memory now. You are too clever, I think.
Yes, too clever.
Okay, I will catch you. Okay. Do you understand why I ask?
Yes,
Okay.
but I refer still to the past and the now. That's why I say sometimes yes, sometimes no. When
Yeah.
I say sometimes yes, that means it's
Yeah, but you see,
yeah.
if you speak of the past, I understand that. But if you say now, is it now of the time? That's what I want to know. Or what now? Because everybody speaks here and now, the power of here and now. I am here, I am in the present. But everybody means something else. Yes?
Yes.
Yes? Even when you go to a very good therapist, it helps you a lot. At some point, you have a life where you say, oh, I'm so happy now, I live now. But it's in time, in the time, that person still believes he's a body-mind. In satsang, I want to root out the concept I am a body-mind. So if you say here and now, it doesn't refer at all to time.
Understand.
Okay? Okay. And here, can you practice anything? What for?
I don't know.
You should know. Why should you practice anything when you are left in yourself? When you don't confuse anymore yourself for the body-mind? Why should you practice anything? What for?
To keep vigilant?
Okay, then you can say the self is vigilant because he loves himself so much, he doesn't want to hear much the mind. If you call that a practice, okay.
I don't know.
Okay, we will start to understand each other slowly. I know now why I said that to you. You know the answers, you see.
Yes.
But it doesn't mean that you woke up to them. We'll see. How many satsang more? One.
A lot.
You stay? Well, you stay only a week, no?
Oh, you mean here?
Of course.
I have a lot of satsang already. I had already a lot of satsang.
No, I don't mean that. How much time you give me more? There is left one satsang left. You are here for a week, so there is one satsang left for you with me.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll make it
Okay.
if you like.
Okay.
Okay. So don't say many satsang, then you will never get it. Oh, I have many satsang, I can wait all my life, and you die before. Yeah, that is to be clever. But you are not clever at all, the mind fools you.
Yes.
Ah, so. Today they laugh.
That's why I told you yesterday I have already too much concept.
Yeah. But I wanted. Now I see more the.
Yeah. You see the concept. Go ahead.
But let me at least enter.
Okay.
I don't need your clever answer because I think I know better even. I I'm sorry today, I feel to leave you. I came late, I leave you short. It's like this. So.